Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cameron. This week, for a very spooky edition of Play to Win, we brought together as many monster tropes as we can for some cEDH.
So first up, we have our Ghost Commander, BRAGO Stacks. I'm playing our Dracula Commander, EDGAR Markov. Cameron's playing KRAUM TEVESH Zod Doomsday, aka Frankenstein and Cthulhu. And Tyler's playing TINYBONES, our Skeleton Commander.
I will play a snow-covered island and pass the turn.
Draw a card. Vault of Champions. Cast Soul Ring. Floating a colorless. Cast Universal Automaton. It's a vampire. Get a vampire off of the EDGAR Imminence trigger and pass my turn.
I'll draw Spire of Industry, Soul Ring into an Arcane Signet, and I guess Lotus Petal too.
Can you guys chill the fuck out?
I will pass.
It's rough turn. I will follow Nate's model of Snow-Covered Land Pass.
Untap, upkeep a draw. I will play an Inventor's Fair. I will cast Sphere of Resistance.
I will respond to Sphere.
I have a response.
What if I had a response? No one's gonna ask me?
Do you have a response?
I don't. Pass priority.
I'm gonna cast Vampiric Tutor.
I'm going to respond to your Vampiric Tutor. I will cast Vampiric Tutor.
Son of a bitch.
That's fair. You go first.
Really not excited about what I had to just go tutor.
Here's my card. Yeah, it's going on top of my library.
Pass turn.
Untap. Draw a card. Play land for turn. Command tower. Go to combat. Cameron, I'm gonna come at you for 2. And that's all I got. Pass turn.
I will draw, play, and untap Steam Vents. Blue, colorless, floated colorless. Thassa's Oracle, hold priority, colorless, and a black demonic consultation. I'd like to name Tarmogoyf. Thassa's Oracle trigger? Resolve?
Yeah.
I win the game?
Fuck!
Thassa's Oracle in my hand, and it kind of made it sense.
Happy Halloween. This oracle's good.
That's how we drew it up, folks. Thank you for joining us. See you next week.
That was a quick one. Maybe let's do another one. It's Halloween, you know what I mean? Let's do one more.
You're on a 4.
Yeah.
Right? You're on a 6. 2 6s. I got a full grip. There's no way I lose.
This is what you get for winning on turn 2, by the way. A mulligan to 4 your following game. This is how the magic gods work.
Which is totally fine by me. I got one win in, and then I'm like, all right.
Draw for turn. Snow-Covered Swamp. Dark Ritual. 3 black. I'm going to cast a Thought Vessel, and then use 1 and the remaining black to cast... not tiny bones. Regular sized bones.
Good?
Yeah.
All right, I will play a Mystic Sanctuary, tapped and pass.
Draw a card. Blood Crypt. Have a Soul Ring again. Shock. Yeah, lose 2 life off of that Blood Crypt. And I can follow that up with a Grim Monolith. Pass my turn.
I will draw Ancient Tomb. I'll pay 2 life for a Talisman of Dominance, and I will pass.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a Snow-Covered Swamp. Cast Necrogen Mists. Pass the turn.
This is like the dream start for a TINYBONES deck. If you're thinking about trying TINYBONES in cEDH or really any format, turn 1 TINYBONES, turn 2 discard on every opponent's every one of their turns. This is exactly how you want TINYBONES to start off.
Oh, yeah. Just being able to draw a card on every single one of the opponent's turns is nuts.
Upkeep. I will discard a card. Draw. I will cast Jewel Lotus. I will sack Jewel Lotus for 3 white and blue. BRAGO. Pass turn.
And step, lose a life, draw a card.
It does really suck that Mystic Sanctuary does come into play tapped most of the time, especially in a deck like this that only runs 5 basic islands and then, you know, those 2 other lands that count. It's not really a lot. So having it early on, even with the Jeweled Lotus in your hand, is really depressing.
I don't know if I would have kept this hand.
The first thing that you look for in a deck like BRAGO is, how do I get a turn 1 or a turn 2 BRAGO? So you just see turn 2 BRAGO and go, oh, snap. Okay, well, now I have it. And then if that's like your second mulligan.
Untap. Upkeep. Necrogen Mist trigger. This is stinking, but I'm going to discard a Dwathy Voidwalker and then draw a card. I will shock in Sacred Fountain 36. Cast Buried Alive. If you'll notice that I shocked in a not black source of land as my mana for turn, so less scary perhaps. But I'm finding Leonin Relic Warder, Liliana's Standard Bearer, and Razakath and putting them into
What
the
does Standard Bearer do?
Liliana, this is a fucking weirdo one. It says when it enters the battlefield, draw X cards where X is the number of creatures under your control that died this turn. So with Animate Dead, I
Draw
can
the whole deck after you, yeah.
You got it, yes. With Animate Dead, if I draw Animate Dead, I can draw my entire deck now.
Well, that's terrifying.
It is scary. I will give you that. I will let you know I don't have Animate Dead in my hand though, so we still gotta do that part. Pass my turn.
End step, I will lose 1 and draw 1.
End step, I will lose 1 and cast a Vampiric Tutor.
I swear to God, if you win on turn 2 again, I'm going to punch you.
I'll put that here. Go to my turn. Discarding a spell on my upkeep. Go to my draw. Now my main phase. I will pay 1 life to make a black, put that into a dark ritual, and then pay 2 more life and cast an ad nauseam. All right, let's see how this goes. All right, so we have 0, 0, 0, 0, 2, 5, 0, 3, 0, 3. This is not good so far. 3, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 4.
Probably should have mentioned this is more of an end step Adnos deck.
1. Yeah, because this doesn't do shit. All right, I'm gonna go one more. 3. Yeah, now I can't go anymore.
So Cameron's playing my list right now, and this list is a little bit bulkier than your average ad nauseum deck. I'm playing probably a little bit more 3 and 4 drops than you might normally see. The thought being that you end step ad nauseum after you've accrued a little bit of value already. But unfortunately, Cameron did also like draw basically every 3 drop in the deck, I'm pretty sure, in that ad nauseum pile. I don't know what you're going to do with this.
It also included Force of Will and Notion Thief too. So I think, like, looking back at it, if I would have done an end step ad nos, I probably could have put something together between like the Jessica's Will that's there, a land drop, Notion Thief, and like Wheel I think are in there too. So it just would have been a little bit better. I will say this is great. You know, Mull to 4, turn 2 ad nauseum. Still, you won the game on turn 2 last time, so I can't complain.
Right, yeah. Like the fact that you were this close to actually winning on potentially turn 3 off of a mulligan to 4 is kind of incredible. The fact that, I mean, just Grixis ad nauseum, whatever commander, whatever your little flavor is, Grixis ad nauseum is a deck that can just do that.
Powerful.
So I'm going to stop there. Play Luxury Suite, cast Rite of Flame, cast Arcane Signet. Well, that's probably the extent of what I have for this turn. So I'm going to sculpt my hand.
If we're in end step, I will lose 1 and draw 1. If Nate and I both attack him, then he's off of Talisman for Colored Mana and Ancient Tomb, which is helpful. Untap. Upkeep, I'm going to discard a Snow-Covered Swamp. Draw a for turn. Strip Mine as my land for turn. Cast a Waste Knot. Pass the turn.
Upkeep, that draw.
Nope, put it. Stop it.
Sorry, I keep doing it. I will discard Curse Totem.
Since you discarded a non-creature, non-land, I will draw a card.
Draw. Why didn't you attack?
Oh, fuck.
Back up.
No, wait a minute. No, he already discarded.
He said he was going to. He said he was going to.
I did say I was going to, but you're right. I didn't. I
Son
skipped
of a
it.
bitch. You better not forget.
I have nothing else to do. I'm going to attack Cameron for 2.
All right, I'll take 2. Down to 2.
Pass.
In your end step, I will lose 1 and draw 1. I'm going to strip mine your Black Source.
Mine?
Yes.
No, okay, yeah, sure. He just, okay.
I'm dead anyway.
Untap. Upkeep and Unmarked Grave.
I will draw a card.
Draw for turn. I got nothing. Pass turn.
In your end step, I lose 1 life and draw a card.
So on my upkeep, the discard Ristic Study.
I will draw a card.
Draw a card. I'm going to play a Morphic Pool, cast a Doomsday.
Do we know if he has a way to crack it?
He might in his hand.
Probably know what's in his hand.
I don't remember.
Windfall and Notion Thief. Because right now he can't cast the Windfall. He doesn't have enough life. We didn't see Fast Mana in his hand, right? So
No.
only if he drew for turn Fast Mana. But he drew for turn Doomsday because we didn't see that.
He
in
also
the
had a
Adnos.
hand.
Yeah, he had a hand prior to Adnos.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that
Adnos
was
was the
last
last card in my hand.
Oh.
Cam, you're in a corner, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Forgot you lose half your life. But there's a couple other things that fuck me up too that I'm realizing.
My Brago should be untapped.
This is my exiled library over here. All right. Yeah.
You got anything?
No. Pass.
Explain yourself.
Yeah, so there's a really, really crucial step to creating a Doomsday pile, and that is the top card of your library can't be the card that cracks it because you still have to be able to crack the Doomsday pile. So when you're not able to do that, you just set yourself up to just die a little bit quicker.
A little Halloween treat.
Exactly, right?
It's a spooky prank.
This is what happens after you add Naws and your whole brain just melts because it didn't go how you thought it would, and now nothing that you do is a good idea.
End step, I will lose 1 life and draw a card. I have drawn a lot of cards this game. Untap. Upkeep, I will discard Snow-Covered Swamp. Draw for turn. Play a Snow-Covered Swamp. Inquisition of Kozilek targeting Nate.
Yep. My hand.
We're gonna have you discard Weathered Runestone.
I will discard it.
Since you discarded a non-creature, non-land, I will draw a card with Waste Knot. Move to combat. Cameron, I'm going to attack you with regular-sized bones.
I'm dead.
That's the spirit. Go to end step and discard Thorn of Amethyst and Rotting Rats.
Don't you draw at end step 2 because he discarded a card this turn?
I do! Alright, go to end step. I will lose 1 life, draw a card. Discard to hand size, I will discard a Ratchet Bomb, a Thorn of Amethyst, and a Rotting Rats.
Untap. Upkeep, I will discard Enlightened Tutor.
I will draw a card.
Draw. Wow. Go to combat. I will attack Dylan for 2. And then I will flicker Brago. Pass the turn.
End step. I will lose 1 life and draw a card.
Upkeep. I have a discard trigger. I will discard Changeling Outcast.
I will make a 2/2 zombie. Do you have tokens by any chance?
Yes.
No, I just want a Mew. I don't want the right one. 1/2/2 zombie.
Draw card. Lotus Petal. Pass turn.
Your end step, I get a Tiny Bones trigger, lose 1 life. and draw a card. Also in end step, cast an opposition agent.
I have a response. Crack Petal for black. Fire off a Mausoleum Secrets. 4 creatures. Find and animate dead. And then I have no more responses to Opposition Agent.
Dope. Untap. In my upkeep, I must discard a card. I'll discard a Grim Tutor. Draw for turn. Play a Snow-Covered Swamp. Cast a Lotus Petal, a Mind Stone. Cast a Liliana of Velvet.
Fuck you.
At this point, I only have 2 cards left in my hand.
Plus Liliana, have each player discard a card.
I'm gonna discard a creature, Dahlia.
Bottomless Pit. And that was a
Animate dead. Non-creature.
draw on the waste not trigger for that. I will get another zombie. Dylan, I'm gonna swing 5 at you. 1 2/2 zombie, 1 up.
I accept.
Sacrifice this Lotus Petal. Cast and animate dead.
Fuck you. Sure. Do you want the Raz?
I don't know if I do want the Raz, because currently it doesn't do you any good through Oppo.
But it does you some good.
It does do me some good.
You have a Razaketh. That's pretty good.
I just don't know if you have lines that don't involve the Razaketh. Like if we just...
Yeah, so if I draw Savine's Reclamation, I could get the Animate Dead, I could Animate Dead the Leona Relic Order and create an infinite death loop, and then on the last Animate Dead trigger, I could reanimate the Liliana Standard Bearer. So if you like take the Standard Bearer, I can't win via that route, I suppose, but you can't really do anything with the Standard Bearer.
Yeah, I'll take the Razaketh,
It's
please.
foil too, so enjoy it.
Use Razaketh, paying 2 life, and sacrificing this tapped 2/2 zombie to go search my library for a card. I have retrieved a card. Play a Mox Diamond. Discard a Swamp. Cast an Imp Seal.
Yep. You sure don't want to just Raz Tutor?
I am sure, because I can Raz Tutor at instant speed, and Imp Seal, I just want to use the mana. Move to end step. I will lose 1 life and draw 1 card. Pass to you.
Untap. I will discard Time Twister.
I have a Waste Not trigger on the stack, and I'm going to respond to the Waste Not trigger by sacrificing a creature to search with Razaketh. Alright, Waste Not trigger, draw a card.
Can I draw? Ancient Tomb, so I could cast the Time Twister. Go to combat. I will attack Dylan for 2 in the air.
Okay, no effects.
And I will flicker Brago. Pass the turn.
End step, lose 1, draw 1.
It's still an end step. I'm going to Pyroblast your Brago.
Okay.
Untap. Draw a card. Faster.
End step, I will lose... Oh wait, you didn't discard anything.
This is how I beat him.
Yeah.
This is how I win.
Untap, upkeep. Pay a Snow-Covered Swamp. I'm gonna pay 2 and a black. Oh, I'm an idiot. I discarded a hand size earlier in the game and I had a Thought Vessel out and I just realized it.
I think there's a curse on us or something. There's some kind of Halloween curse on this game because we have all been played like absolute schmucks this entire game. We don't know what the hell we're doing, I don't think.
Who cursed play to win, and what do we have to do to get uncursed?
I'm gonna cast a Yogwill. Cast a Lotus Petal, crack the Lotus Petal, and cast a Dark Ritual. 3 black. May have been strictly unnecessary. I shouldn't have played a land. I made all sorts of mistakes. Bolus's Citadel. Look at the top card. Oh, this makes life a lot easier. I'll pay 1 life to cast a Vamp Tutor off the top.
There you go. Okay.
I will cast Sensei's Div Top off the top, losing 1 life. Razaketh, sacking Oppo. I'm gonna cast a Mana Crypt from my hand. Cast an Aetherflux Reservoir. Activate Div Top, put it on top, and then pay 1 life to cast it with Bolus's Citadel, gain a ton of life off of Aetherflux Reservoir, and shoot you both in the face for 50.
I drew a Vampiric Tutor. We're dead.
I died to my own ad nauseam.
Deadly Relic would have answered your combo even if you found Savine's, right?
Yes, it would have. Yes. Yeah. Yep. I was still dead. Good shit. Good game.
So we learned a couple of things today. TINYBONES, potentially a powerful draw engine in the command zone. Grixis is pretty good at getting you somewhere.
You just have to be a good pilot, and then it will get you there.
I don't know what we learned about Brago and Edgar, though. We really didn't see a lot. We did play a 3rd game. If you want to check that out, patrons are actually going to see that tomorrow. The first of every month, $20 patrons get a Chill to Win video. It's like these regular videos, except it's a little bit slower, a little bit more relaxed. So that's coming for patrons tomorrow.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us, you can do so directly at Patreon, like our $50 patrons.
Samuel Warner, CZ, John117, Jan Wildfang, Adrian Grimm, Tommy the Oddball, Swampy McGee, Peter Larson, Cameron James, Jormags, Jimmy Midnight, Matthew Sorensen, Baby Jeebus, Mario Hernandez, and Moxfield. Thanks, y'all.
Check out our Bonfire store for our awesome t-shirts and sweatshirts and all of our other merch, too.
If you want to check out any of the cards that you saw today, you can do so at our TCG Player affiliate link down below.
Our Alter Sleeves affiliate link still gets you 5% off your order there, so check that out, too.
Check out our website, playtowinmtg.com.
You can find playmats and tokens over there.
Also, big shout out Dragon Shield for the playmat that Tyler was using today, the Halloween playmat. That's from Dragon Shield, the gift from them. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time. Ready?
I am ready. Yeah, let's do this.
I'm gonna try to get Razaketh early, and then but that thing stops my Razaketh lines pretty significantly. So I was like, how the fuck? What do I do after I get the Razaketh?
I don't want to say much more about our plays because I think our mistakes all spoke for themselves. I don't want to give you, commenter, a reason to comment and tell us how terrible we are. We're just going to blame it on Halloween and move on.
Because that was the reason and nothing more.